Season 3, Episode 7, the 51st episode of Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Swordsmith Village arc specifically. Y'all, let's be real. It's not over. It's far, far, far from over. Because even after this episode, there is still 4 more episodes, and the finale is double length. Plus, everything we know about Upper Moons, everything we know about demons, everything we know about Muzan, and everything we know about this show, ain't no way we're gonna slay Upper 4 Hontengu. Even if Tanjiro takes out the 5th demon, the main body, it's not possible that it is over that easily. Even with all of this blood, all of this sweat, tears, a bit of trauma, and a lot of effort, it still feels remarkably too easy. So, what is coming? What will happen? I doubt Hontengu will go down this easily. Sure, it is fighting tooth and nail to take out the demon slayers targeting the main body, the 5th demon. But there is no way this is it. Are we going to actually focus on Hontengu and this whole fight? Or are we going to go check in with Tokito Gyoko? Where is Mitsuri? Will we check in with her? Will we get Tokito's backstory? Because last time was the Genya and Sanemi backstory, and it broke my heart. My heart is still very, very heavy, and it truly endeared me to both characters, and I am so interested in Sanemi, and I need his perspective on the events that happened. We took a real nice look into Genya, his motivations, his backstory, the trauma, and while we don't have every answer, hopefully we will get them in the remaining episodes for Season 3, and I truly couldn't help myself from watching another episode because that cliffhanger was brutal. I know cliffhangers are coming, but I was so angry. I was essentially wiped free from tired, from exhaustion, and almost forced by my I need more, I need to see what happens next personality, the voice in my head, to check out another episode. So on that note, if you want an unedited version of this reaction, it'll be over on my Patreon, link down below, and it's my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. Make sure you have a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. And shall we hop into the 7th episode for Demon Slayer Season 3? In 3, 2, 1. Small bit of recap, I do not mind. Seeing Hontengu haul ass in the tiny form just brings a smile to my face, because it's goofy as fuck, even if he is a serious threat. Even if we decapitate him, I don't think that's it. Is it gonna split out more? Fear? So that's his emotion. Will he split off into more demons then? Because he's so tiny now. What will he call forth as a survival tactic? As a last-ditch effort to survive? I wonder if those dragons are meant to represent Hontengu's emotion, or if that's just a spell we haven't seen him use yet, but he will. Here we go. Is this referring to Hontengu, to Gyoko? Dude, that grating sound! Is it like trying to knock out Tanjiro with the noise? It honestly sounds like metal on metal. Hatred! Hatred? Hatred! Is this where Mitsuri comes in? Will love take out hatred? Will love win against hate? They fuse together. The emotions combined into hatred. Okay, so it's back to normal. It's not permanent. The birth of hatred. And it is undoubtedly going to be actual upper moon level of strength. One beat of his drum. Here's the dragons! This actually feels a bit like a Hydra now. Are they made of wood or are they made of dirt? Brother. Now this is the true upper four. This genuinely feels higher than Daki and Gyutaro. She's got to be running out of strength, too. Everyone's going to be running on fumes. And if she pushes herself too much, she might go on a rampage. Upper four has arrived. Hatred. Oh my god. Nah, they fused. All of the emotions combined outside of fear to become hatred. This is like their final form. Holy shit. Mitsuri has to come in now. She's gonna probably take out hatred, because love beating hatred would be a good theme for the show to go forward with. So getting hold of the tiny human is the key to everything for this. Getting a hold of fear. It's like they've released a limiter. The joy and pleasure combined first. The fear on their face. Because they're going from individuals into a single being, and they're losing their own wills, their own sentience, to become a new entity. All of this in an instant. He molted into hatred. I'm assuming each drum has a different effect. A bunch of the old elementals and probably new as well. Dude, his design is insanely cool. One of my favorite demon designs. Yeah, he's even younger. Yep, gonna lock him up and keep him safe. Probably put him underground, too. The bloodlust. Oh my god. I am ascending. That OST, the orchestral chorus, like, chanting song. Maybe not even just chanting, but the way it creeps in. The OSTs alone have been beyond fire, beyond peak for season 3. I have so many chills right now. Hatred is my favorite emotion from the emotion demons. The design, the voice actor, the power, the presence. Now this is upper 4. Dude. Mitsuri needs to be here now. So much pressure, it almost makes your heart stop. And I still want to know more about Genya. No, sir, I'm sorry. Carry on. Dude, I didn't expect Hontenga to turn this cool. From your perspective, they are awful villains. English is hard when you're overpowered by hype, and it's also late as hell. Yeah, he's backing up a little. Set your heart ablaze. Obviously, Tanjiro would have an issue with that, which is rich coming from the demons. You have to kill fear with love, maybe? Is there a whole gimmick aspect? I am afraid right now. How many? How many? How many? To be upper 4. Talk your talk, walk your walk. And give him them bars, Tanjiro. Dude, the presence of hatred. Holy fuck. Oh my god. You triggered the fuck out of Tanjiro. Which is warranted. 5 heads, 5 emotions. 5 drums. Okay, now we're gonna focus on Tokito and Gyoko. Or not. Not yet. Because Tokito still needs his sword that Kanamori made him. I feel like we're a little out of our league right now. But I think that's the case with every single upper demon. I'm so fucking anxious right now. Peak OST. The kindness of human nature, the consideration, the compassion of Tanjiro versus the cold indifference of a demon, of a monster like this. He may have nothing to do with them, but he still cares for them nonetheless. Dude, I love when, like, they shit-talk each other. I am really sad we are moving away from that fight. But also a little relieved because my heart is really fucking heavy right now. Can we also just pull the needles out of you, Tokito, please? Because it hurts to look at you. I wonder if we're going to follow up a Genya backstory immediately with Tokito backstory. He's going to recognize the Sengoku sword as a serious threat to Muzan. One more attack. It's not enough, is it? Because of the sword. It's not a good enough sword for you. I'm still trying to calm down from Hatred's appearance. Not this sad piano. Is Kotetsu gonna save him? Tanjiro's gonna speak to him on a soul level. Oh my god. Kindness is truly touching him. He is going to become his rock. Wow. No, it's your heart speaking through Tanjiro to you. And possibly even some of your old memories. Kanamori. Dude, I really love the presentation of this. Love the extra, like, hue on Gyoko. I don't think Kanamori's dead. The Sengoku sword. The sword that'll eventually kill Muzan, if I had to guess. I also really appreciate that Kanamori is willing to stick his neck out for a Hanaga and Nezuka like this. Kotaro. But he will not hear you. His single character rather than his own name. Yeah, you're getting ignored. Oh, it's attacking your artist's pride. Wow. Didn't even break his focus. Are we gonna actually see his face? I didn't think we would ever see his face. Oh my god. Dude, he is a looker. To kill demons. Oh my god. Gyoko is infuriated. He is beyond pissed. It's not even about killing him. It's just breaking his concentration. The artist pride in him surmounts his instincts as a demon. Never give up. Do not give up. Is it the other person his true self? Or is it actually going to be Kotetsu coming to help? Arrogance does kind of come with skill, but some temper that arrogance and keep it under control. Sometimes it's hard to recognize your own arrogance, your own flaws. Yeah, here comes Kotetsu to help out. Do you have to maybe tip it over? Yeah, well, he's more worried about you. You're his savior. And kind of the guy who beat the shit out of him to a degree. What in the fuck? Oh my god. A bit of the, emotion is seeping into Tokito. But he's still gonna prioritize saving you. And this is gonna resonate deeply with Tokito. He has something there. Is it the key? I don't see blood right now. Okay, no, I see blood. Dude, the emotion seeping into his VA is way less distant and spacey. Oh my god. Is he gonna drink it? No, he's giving him air. Alright, that's fucking clever. Yep. Saving him actually saved you. Hold the fuck up. Who was that? That looked to be like the demon or whoever maybe tormented him in his backstory, but it could also be someone else. Is it like a father figure? An older brother? A mentor? That was a very brief, like, cycle through. He's getting more of his memories back. It must be a family member. Okay, I really like the swelling of the music. Oh my god, the veins on him! It would not feel pleasant to fall on some of those needles. Oh my god. Father. So it was your father. Tanjiro reminds you of your father. And the red eyes are a symbol of the descendancy from the sun breather. And I believe it's also a sign they work with fire. Because I think even like combo with the red hair is like the ultimate blessing, a child of fire. I believe that's what Haganazuka mentioned to Tanjiro in season 1? I could be wrong. I wonder, would that make Tokito and Tanjiro very distantly related? Maybe not. But it is a possibility. There is his father in the background. Alright, what is the Taisho secret? Oh my god! So we're getting to see his training regime, his fucking routine that he was up to in secret for so long. Yeah, he wants to make the best possible weapon for Tanjiro. So he used it as a weapon to intimidate Tanjiro. Ooh, okay, so we got a Tokito episode next time. Very likely his backstory. Well, with this, only 4 episodes to go, and obviously episode 11 is double length, so technically it's like 5, but one is rolled into the other, yada yada yada. Y'all are very well aware because this aired in spring 2023, and I am just now getting to it 2 years later, and I have essentially been absorbed in passion, in hype, in even a bit of emotional damage over Genya's backstory. Episode 7 was a lot of fun, but also the birth of hatred, the entrance of hatred, the true upper four has arrived. The presence, the pose, the VA, the abilities, the tension, the dread. Now this feels like a proper upper moon demon. Now this feels like upper four. In an instant, in a method to survive, he absorbed the other emotions, molted from anger, and became hatred. If we have another form that will appear after this, we're chalked. So 5 drums, 5 emotions, 5 abilities. I wonder what the significance is with 5 because it's upper 4. Were they upper 5 at one point? I don't know. Will we actually get their backstory? Is there a reason why it is 555? Unless it's a significance in the number 5 itself. I don't know. But I was not ready for hatred. I was not ready for all of that. And while I am a little disappointed to shift away and focus on Tokito, not because I dislike Tokito, not because I'm not interested in that storyline, but because I am genuinely enraptured in the plot with hatred, with Hantengu, with Tanjiro and Genya as I try to survive. We also haven't seen Mitsuri in a while, but based on the opening song, she will be confronting hatred. Love will fight hatred and very likely come out on top because I'm sure they will go this route, but the whole theme, the message that love beats hatred, it's also very in line with Demon Slayer and even Tanjiro. Compassion and kindness over hatred and even just distrust slash indifference or what's the word? Cruelty against others. He is the embodiment of kindness. He is, as I say, God's kindest soldier. And it would be very fitting to have upper four, the embodiment of hatred protecting fear, be taken out by love because love comes out on top. It is a very, very, very sweet theme to follow through with. I would be surprised if the rug gets pulled out from underneath us and love doesn't beat hatred, but that is my prediction right now. I was not ready to see Haganazuka's face, but dear me, he's a looker. Dear me, he's actually very attractive. I don't know if they ever mentioned that he had really good looks, but considering everyone keeps wearing a mask, it makes the impact all the more impactful, I guess. it actually has a bit of weight to it. The fact his focus is so tuned to the sword, to polishing it, to doing his job and being absorbed in the craftsmanship of it, and the fact it's even surmounting the instincts of a demon. It is no longer about eating him. It is no longer about killing him. It is quite literally just about breaking his concentration. It is a battle between artists. It hurt the pride of an artist of upper 5 Gyoko. Now that is impressive. Seriously. The fact he could inflict enough damage on Gyoko's pride to completely negate his desire to eat or even kill him. So apparently it's Hotaru Haganazuka versus Gyoko. Not even Tokito versus Gyoko. Oh my god. But seriously, the dude is so concentrated, it is impressive. He has taken multiple blows. He's going to be bleeding, very likely severely after a while. And his focus is so tuned to the blade. It deserves nothing but praise. In a similar boat as Kanamori, who is literally sticking his neck out, who is protecting him to the best of his ability, as a swordsmith, as a non-swordsman, faced with a demon, an upper moon no less, and he's still willing to protect him. He's not running off, he's not abandoning him, he's not selling him out. It shows the true quality of his character. And I really appreciate that. It is small, but necessary, and very much appreciated. The same can also be said about Kotetsu, who, even stabbed, even bleeding, even in great pain, still giving air to Tokito, attempting to free him, attempting to save his life. What goes around comes around. Small acts of kindness can go a long way, and who knows, it might save your life one day. It will come back to you. Tanjiro reminds Tokito of his father. They even have the same eyes. Or at the very least, the eye color. That is a similarity, but I am really excited to spend more time with Tokito, to learn about his past, to see him regain his memories, to regain his personality, to regain his sense of self, to become whole, to find the missing pieces and put the puzzle together. And I will admit, this is going a long ways towards making me like and care for Tokito. At the beginning of the season, I thought he was an asshole. I understood a good degree of what he was saying, and I understand that he acts without malice, but as we have come to know him, I do like him. I do not believe he will be better than Rengoku or Uzui for me. But I do really like what we're getting. The gradual build-up, even the VA's performance, the fact that, how do I put this? They're so good at being a distant, not all there, very space case, forgetful, indifferent voice for Tokito. But as he was seeing Kotetsu put his body on the line to help him, even despite the danger, all of that emotion creeping in, the fact he feels more like a person, the fact he feels more like his age, the fact he put in more effort, peak. Same goes with the OSTs. Season 3 truly has been killing it with the background OSTs. Genuine chills, genuine hype, genuine entertainment. I will very likely need to put a lot of these background OSTs on my playlist because they are incredible for setting the mood, setting the tone, giving us tension, dread, anxiety, hype, emotion. Oh my god. And again, I also just love it when the Demon Slayers, or even Tanjiro, essentially backtalk to each other. Yes, it can drag down a fight. I will be the first to admit that. Sometimes when the talking goes on too long, because it's like, just swing your swords. Come on, kill each other already. I get the moral debates, the conversations they have. It is a good way to pad for time as well and build character, build the interactions, and have a bit of a breather. I understand that. I can understand the complaints. But it also does make me very happy when Tanjiro immediately gives back or retorts and responds to their provocations and gives his own arguments, his own viewpoints, his own standpoint. in a way that you wouldn't expect someone who currently is trembling in fear or their heart feels heavy like it's about to stop under the pressure should normally be able to give. It shows his mettle, it shows his determination, and it reaffirms his beliefs that we have come to know over the course of 3 seasons. So, I really like that. And plus, it's also just fun seeing him get triggered and respond to some of the comments they make, like the whole, "You're awful villains, aren't you?" And it's like, "Hey, Kettle, you're calling the pot black." That whole, how do I put this? I think it's a metaphor. It's not a simile, it's a metaphor. Where it's very ironic that you're calling someone a villain when you were committing far more villainous acts. I am curious about the final body count that Hontengu had eaten to become where he is, to become upper 4. I don't know if we'll ever know it. I don't even know if we'll get his backstory. I don't know if I actually care enough about Hontengu to learn his backstory. I do love the design of Hatred, though. The coolest emotion demon thus far. Everything is going from bad to worse, but we got hype on the way. Tokito will pop off next episode or the episode after. Mitsuri will very likely arrive on scene and pop off. I don't know if we're going to get any more Hinokami Kagura dances, if we'll see Tanjiro truly wield the Sengoku sword in full battle prowess mode. We did confirm that the upgrade to his sword is not permanent. It is a set amount of blood, a set amount of times, and then it runs out. So we will need Nezuko to reapply it, but I don't know if he's going to willingly ask her for it because he hates causing her injury and hates making her suffer, but it is also a very, very powerful upgrade. I was kind of hoping he would forever have a red sword, but even though the battle's not over, it has turned back to black. It is kind of iconic with his character too, but the red sword looked really cool. I will not lie. So we just gotta take out Fear, the small Hontengu, which is currently, behind Hatred, locked away in a very secure position. So, our work is cut out for us. And by our work, I mean Tanjiro and Genya, and very likely Mitsuri, but I would be dead in a second. I would be a pleb. I would very likely fail to even get a breathing style. Oh my god, I want answers more to Genya. I want to spend more time with Genya and Tokito and Mitsuri. There's been a crucial lack, or even critical lack, of Mitsuri so far, but she also seems incredibly powerful. Either way, what did y'all think of my reaction, my commentary, the episode itself? What do you think of Hatred? Did you get chills? Were you left speechless? And were you anxious when he appeared? The presentation, the execution was incredible. We knew something bad had to happen. We knew it couldn't be this easy to kill upper 4. But I was not ready. I was not ready. I don't know if it's as crazy as Gyutaro's entrance, because we now have the shock and awe over with when it comes to an upper demon having multiple units, multiple demons, and needing to cut off multiple heads or deal with multiple abilities. And we don't even know if Hontengu will actually cast something on death like Gyutaro. That still remains to be seen. But that was hype. That was hype. And I want more Hatred. The demon. Not actual hatred. I try to foster a positive community. I digress. Let me know your thoughts down below. And when you're done leaving a comment, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. If you want the unedited version of this reaction, it'll be over on my Patreon, which is also linked down below, amidst my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. Now, with that said, this has been AlduicS. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in Demon Slayer Season 3, Episode 8. Or any other video you may check out. See you all later. Peace.